More grace, people. This true authority, Prophet Rod Spurgeon. Okay, so this is exposure. I'm gonna start out by speaking that no distraction shall come, no curses shall be prayed over me while I'm doing this. I cover the atmosphere, and I bind up confusion, death curses, murder plots, witches, warlocks, sorcerers, satanic plotters, evil men, evil agents, evil family members after me, evil ex-wife after me, evil friends, evil fake friends after me, such as Camilla Irby, such as Carol Spurgeon, Lionel Spurgeon, East Central Georgia Regional Hospital, NOTHIN Hospital, any institution in America that's after me, against me, don't want me to see success. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about the topic of what I'm speaking on. This is the exposure of thank you, Lord. East Central Georgia Regional Mental Hospital. Terrible judgment is coming to the police. And Georgia Regional. And Georgia Regional is closing down. Okay, Georgia Regional is closing down, says God. Okay, the Lord said, speak to y'all about what's going on. Father, you got to back me up, because this is the fight of my life right here, and I'm breaking through. I got to be breaking through if all this is happening all of a sudden. Because I know what the Lord said, but I know this is 4th and goal. And there's pressure at the goal line. I'm finna score. It wouldn't be this much attack if I really wasn't doing nothing for God. A lot of folk wouldn't be running their mouth if I really wasn't doing nothing for God. If I wasn't doing nothing for God, wasn't this problem? I wouldn't have this problem. But this is the problem, okay? My mom is evil. My dad is evil. They are not Christians. They are not children of God. They work for Satan. They're part of the Illuminati, and they want me to believe that they really are normal people who have concern for my well-being. But they don't have concern for my well-being. As you follow my YouTube channel, you will see everything that I've been speaking of since 2014. Probably before that, because I got videos older than 2014 that I put on my channel late after 2014. I got other YouTube channels with the same videos on it when I first started from 2012 and 2013. You know what I'm saying? When I was exposing my family for trying to keep me down and keep me committed and keep me locked up. Now, this is the plan. There was a woman that I know who was married to a guy that I know, and they both are sabotagers. Her name is Camilla Irby. Camilla Parker Irby. She's an ex-wife of Brian Irby, who is the executive producer of One Nation Under God Records. Now, I'm starting to see why Brian is not with Camilla no more, and I see why Camilla is not with anybody right now, because she do too much. You know what I'm saying? She sabotaged her own marriage. You know, and he might have been doing some things, but he hadn't been doing. I know he was, because the Lord already confirmed it. But she had her hand to play in it too, you know what I'm saying? And I see that the subliminalism ain't getting them nowhere but caught, because I see through all the bull. Now, you help me decode your bull crap, so I can pick apart and put the puzzle pieces together of the crap that y'all doing when you get weird, when you get snaky, when you get divisive, when you get sneaky, and when you start getting subliminal. I can put it together and see. I'm woke. I'm more woke than you think. I'm alive. I am alive, and I will not be put to sleep. I will not be put to death. I will not die. I will not rest in peace or pieces in the name of Yeshua. And I declare and decree that those who want me to rest in peace shall die and rest in pieces in Yeshua's mighty name. Did I tell you I want to rest in peace? No. Did I tell you I want to be committed? No. Did I tell you I want to be set back? No. So you don't have permission to do that, and you're not going to do that. So what am I saying? Now, I made a video about 6 months ago here in Charlotte when I was going to KCC. concerning my wife and my mom, how the police are already watching them. They don't know it and they don't believe it because they think that everybody is on their side. Such as Jezebel. See, in the Bible, Jezebel did not believe that nobody was going to do her in. She didn't believe that nobody was going to take her out. She thought that she had everybody on her side and she could manipulate her way through life and continue to manipulate till it was all over with. If it was going to be over, she thought she was going to live forever and just be a forever manipulator, a forever finesser, a forever liar, a forever, communicating with the spirits of darkness. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would not be sabotaged. I would not be let down. I would not be shamed. I would not be put to shame. I would not be put to death. And I'm not dying. I'm going to be caught up in the rapture. And I will not be put in a mental institution to be murdered in there. Now, concerning East Central Georgia Regional, they have a lot of sabotage going on in there. They got a lot of murder in there. They tried to murder me while I was in there. Over-medicated me. Mixed-medicated me. Now, see, they coming after me because of the word that I spoke today. And it's part of it. That's one reason, but it ain't the whole reason. They know, like what Prophet Khan spoke today, they know that if I win, then it's over. It's over. Now, I had a dream some years ago that my family went to jail. I had a dream that they all went to jail. I had a vision, an open vision, back in 2014 that I seen paddy wagons and paddy wagons and paddy wagons of folk just getting locked up. And I'm talking about lots of people getting locked up. My spirit is burning right now. I'm talking about my whole belly is on fire right. Oh my God, I just came out of prayer too. I'm talking about lots of people are going to jail and they are constantly building prisons, so there ain't no getting out of this. There ain't no escaping from this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my family want me to be put in a hospital. I just got released from guardianship back in February. The judge was shut my mom and dad down in the courtroom. My mom and dad was steady fussing like they were fighting for their life. They like trying to explain why they think I should be under guardianship. But they know what the judge told them? A person's mistakes don't deem their sanity. Just because the person makes mistakes don't make them insane. The attorney told him that, and the judge told him that. And the judge basically told him to shut up. He didn't want to hear nothing else they had to say. He said, I don't want to hear no more. That's enough. They steady going on and on. I'm in there quiet. When the court hearing was over, I cried as if I had been exonerated. Do you not realize I was 20 years a slave of the system of Georgia? I will not be put back in that system again. I promise you I won't. Now, if the judge see me progressing, and little do y'all know, wow. Okay. I hear the father say this. There is an investigation going on. And he said, it's not about me. It's about Camilla Parker, my mom, Carol Spurgeon, and Valencia Brown. Okay, Lord. Now, my brother Derek running for me right now. That's what I just hear the Lord saying. He running for me. Okay, so I'm going to say this. The enemy is plotting to try to set me back. When y'all have seen evidence that God is breaking me through. Now, anybody that is ignoring progress has got to be the devil. Anybody that is ignoring positive progress moving forward, ignoring despite the progress. Despite seeing the good that's moving forward versus all the lies that's been told in the past, and how I'm breaking out of that and going forward, that is Satan. That is not God. Anybody that wants to stop a marriage because they have their own agenda is the devil. That is Satan. That is Satan. destroying lives, destroying marriages. If a marriage is good and it breaks, it's because Satan has got his hand in it. Prophet Karn just said this on the live today. Okay, anybody that wants to sabotage or break somebody's destiny, keep them from living, being free, that is Satan. If it's not Satan, then why are people being targeted in the community and locked up for no reason or killed for no reason by police who have been targeting people, who have been put on these people by the government to stop these people from going forward being free? Why else? Look, if I was really living for the devil, I would not be sitting there talking to you, explaining, exposing warfare. I wouldn't be doing none of that. I'd be enjoying everything that y'all doing what y'all doing, because that's what the devil do. You know what I'm saying? And see, I notice people who don't know me, you know what I'm saying? They got more to say about me, more to want to do to me than what God has already been speaking through many apostles, pastors, preachers, teachers, so on and so forth, prophets and so on. Confirmation on top of confirmation, word on top of word, breakthrough on top of breakthrough. All of this going on. But yet, they stay trying to come against me to sabotage me. Now I'm exposed something. Okay, so I get people, okay, the apartment that I was staying at, they want me to go back to that apartment so I could be killed at that apartment. God brought me out of where I'm from, the city where I'm from. Like I prophesied, he was going to bring me out. Like God said he was going to bring me out. He brought me out and I'm here where I'm supposed to be. So if this is my home, then I'm not moving. I'm not doing nothing I ain't supposed to be doing. You're not taking me backwards. I don't care what you don't like me doing. This ain't your life. Ma, dad, family, stay out my business. This ain't none of your business. I shall live and not die. You ain't taking me nowhere. You understand? I'm going to calm down because I'm in a hotel. You know, this is ministry. I'm not getting excited with ministry, so I want to get too loud. So I'm going to use wisdom and I'm going to soften it down. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Look, all I want you to know is this. Like the soda I'm finna drink. You see how freely I gave that burp? You see how freely I put that 2 liter to my mouth and started drinking? You see how ain't nobody try to stop me from drinking it? That's normal for somebody to want to do that, right? Okay, Prophet Karn said that the government, the Europeans, classified black folks as not even being humans back in the day when we first came over here. Humans don't, people who are not humans don't have, people who are classified as a group of people that's not human or considered not to be human but an animal are treated different than human beings. Why am I saying that? Because every time I turn around, you got animals locked up, animals caged up, animals put to sleep, animals ran over, animals killed, animals abused. Animals put with other folk to made it like troublemakers. Hired as hit dogs and canine, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Working for 12 and all that kind of stuff. For y'all that don't know what 12 means, 12 means police. That's what they call 12 in the street. 12 means police. Okay, so now you know what 12 is. When we say 12, we say police. So you can say that my mom, Valencia Brown, my ex-wife, Camilla Parker, and the whole city of Augusta, Georgia, and the United States is working for the police. Whether it be, now, people niggas in the street, Negroes in the street, change that word up. Young black men in the street are now working for the police to sabotage people's lives by killing them with weed and fentanyl and cocaine, right? Now watch this. Ain't none of that in my system, so you ain't going to find none of it in my system. Number 2, they kill people in Georgia Regional. Number 3, that's where they want me to go so I can die there and not be who I say I am. Number 4, my mama is involved in that. Number 5, when 2004 came, one day me and my mom was arguing about Social Security in the front yard. She comes out the mouth and says, somebody ought to take you out somewhere and have you shot. My mama said that. Now, lately, I didn't know why she said that. I never heard nobody was saying that beforehand. I wasn't saying what I'm saying now because folk might think I'm paranoid. Folk might think I'm hearing stuff that I'm thinking people, want to shoot me and this, that, and the third. No. I put 2 and 2 together because before that was said by my mama, I wasn't hearing that. After that was said, I wasn't hearing that up until about when I got delivered later on. Because during that period of time, during the time she said that, I was playing with God. I was backsliding. I was on cocaine. I was selling my body for cocaine. I was doing all kind of illicit, crazy, dumb stuff that God wasn't pleased with till I ended up catching HIV because I was on the down low and I was playing with homosexuals, unprotected sex, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then God sat me down. Now, how do I know this is the truth about what I'm saying? Or excuse me, how do you know this is the truth? I got proof. Y'all know Sheriff Roundtree of Augusta, Georgia, the head police chief of Augusta, Georgia, Richmond County Sheriff Department. Richard Roundtree was living across the street from us in High Point, Clark Estates in South Augusta. He had to come over here and break us up, me and my mom up, from arguing. Because I went in the house and got a knife and gave it to her and said, finish the job, Mom. You told me I should be taken somewhere and be shot. I brought her a knife and said, there you go. Finish the job right now, Mom. Do what you're going to do right now, Mom. I ain't scared. Go ahead and do what you got to do. My life messed up anyway. You done messed my life up. Do what you want to do. And then Richard Roundtree come and say, all right, no, we can't, y'all got to this, that, and the third. But I told him what she said. So when I went back in the house, I guess they may have had a conversation about X, Y, Z, and the third. And I don't know what was said after that, but I do know I told him that day because my brother used to date his daughter. And we was real close. They stayed across. I used to get cigars from Richard Roundtree to roll up blunts. Okay? So we're going to stop all the dumb stuff today. We're going to stop all the sabotage dictionary reading today. You know what I'm saying? The dictionary on how to sabotage somebody, how to kill somebody, how to make somebody a slave all over again, even though it ain't even slavery. Because we got dumb stuff going on and we just want to continue to do it. We want to put hits out on Roderick Spurgeon. We want to try to sabotage and murder him and keep him from going forward. We want to trap him. We don't want him to do nothing. Now look, God just told me that he just purified me, right? This morning in prayer. I did a video and put it on Facebook. He just told me that he is going to give me a son. Why did I say that? Because previously about a week ago, I made a video called The Abusive. And that video was talking about me and my sperm being sterile because of the medicine that my mama and all them got me on. That Valencia set me back up to get me back where I was at, to get me back on that medicine so I could be what she wanted me to be because she was a part of the Illuminati too. Because she joined them. So I don't care what church she go to, how she sang, who she connected to, that's who she connected with. She's connected with everybody else. That's why she's sleeping with everybody else and don't nobody care what I'm talking about. Because they all involved and connected. But watch this. If I be a prophet of God, and my mama know that I am a prophet of God, because if she didn't know and if she didn't believe, why would she be coming after me all these years? You know what I'm saying? Look, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. So just know that there's an investigation going on. The judge is watching. He got plenty of information because he's getting information that I'm sending to the court, and he's seeing it every day. I'm emailing them every day. You know what I'm saying? I've been emailing them since I got rid of guardianship, and I ain't going back up under that booger. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't going. Y'all going to jail. You can get mad. You can huff and pump and pump and pump. Pump the air of foolishness. Air pump foolishness. I'm gonna pump. No, you ain't pumping nothing else over here. That is it. All this stuff you've been doing all these years, all this sabotaging and setup and setback and pushing me back, it is over. You are done. It is over. You are done. The foolishness stops today. Because God been speaking to me. And I'm not crazy. Tragedy ain't coming to me, and I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, and I'm not crazy. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm not crazy. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. I want to tell y'all this too. I'm not crazy, okay? So now, I hope you understood them 3 times I said I wasn't crazy, because I know how to spell, I know how to read, I know how to comprehend, I know how to articulate, because my mama is a language arts teacher, for crying out loud. And I've been learning how to read since 3. Like I taught my nephew, who's 15, who knew how to read when he was 3. I taught my nephew how to rap. I taught my nephew how to throw a football. I taught my nephew how to play basketball. I led my nephew to the Lord. He got saved. I taught him how to pray. I recorded him, and he's on Apple right now. He's on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is the progress. This is the progress. Look, I've been traveling up and down the road for the last 6-8 months. Who is mentally ill that does that? And able to get up and down a road, like travel hundreds and hundreds of miles? Is you retarded? Or do you have another agenda going on? I think you do. I know you do. Rhonda, all y'all boogers that want to set me up and do this, that, and the third. Look, you know I'm not a violent person. You know I'm a child of God. Because every time this whole situation started, this whole mental bullcrap started when I started going to church based off of my mama telling me to go to church. Why? Because I used to run the streets like a